Hello and welcome to Dog Pound D&D for the first time in 2 to 3 weeks. Roughly 4 weeks? 3 weeks, 3 weeks. Let's see, the lore keeper here. The involuntary lore keeper. I don't honestly know what the hell happened last time.
Okay. Would you like me to just take
Yeah,
it from there?
I might as well.
Last time on D&D, the party was continuing their quests in cooking and survival, oddly enough. And turns out we're leaning a bit more into the survival part of the portion because we were sent inside a cadaver. We were shrunken down a la Fantastic Voyage, and we were forced to journey through a cadaver to find out. We were supposed to find 10 arrowheads, 6 bullet fragments, and we were supposed to stitch up 3 6-inch long cuts. All done from the inside. The party actually succeeded at all of this, and we won the class, receiving medical tools that would give us a +1 on all of our medicine checks. Which is really nice. That's really nice. We had some interesting moments. It was messy. There was a lot of bile and stuff and fluids.
Garen said, fuck it, I'm out.
Yeah. Gargar, our favorite, was like, I'm done with this shit. Alright, I'm done. But Vinny popped out of a kneecap at one point. We all had a fun time. Mm-hmm. Then the party pretty much just was like, all right, we're going back to the dorm. We're resting for the night.
And then...
Because that was... Yeah.
Okay. And then...
that was all that happened to that session.
You guys woke up, and... I should really, guys, put your rooms in something other than Arrival, I swear. And Glim and Vinny wake up to some banging on the door. You guys aren't here yet. We're gonna move you over here for now. We're gonna pretend you don't exist.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hey, so, did anyone else hear that bang? Is there anyone else?
The entire dorm is strangely quiet.
Did that just wake you up too?
Yeah, I thought your room was over there.
It was, and then some of our classmates quit after the last class. They just could not handle all the bile and stuff, and yeah, I took one of their rooms.
Oh, well, I'll miss them. Gaga was my best friend.
He was such a good kid. He was such a good kid.
He loved me, he
did.
Like a brother. Point out, that's not true. Karen hated me. But he opens the door, he's like,
Which
okay,
was locked, so another good point, if you guys lock doors, set traps, you need to draw them with the drawing tool on the map. Otherwise, I won't remember they're there.
I just leave our lock up, so whenever we leave, Meta knows it's locked.
Yep.
You just put a few bombs, so if someone tries to open the door while it's locked, boom.
There.
Okay. So, let's see here. Oh, look! I'm presuming a note.
Yep, there is a note pinned to the door with a picture of the ports of the university proudly displayed on it. It's definitely great.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm getting real into it now.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna pull up that note. Look how pretty that note is on screen. It's so pretty.
Beautiful. Official notice from the Maris Academy Administration, issued under the seal of academic excellence and integrity. Dear students and faculty, it is with solemn professionalism that the Maris Academy announces the following update regarding residential occupancy within the Academy grounds. Number 1, departing students. The below listed individuals are no longer members of our student body. Their dormitories have been vacated, effective immediately. Garen, the Gruesome Fairwind, first year, Gossamer Hall, room 032. Tanian Kalaris, first year, Gossamer Hall, room 032. Twayblade Self, first year, Gossamer Hall. room 032. Dwarba S. Iron Hands, first year, Gosnell Hall, room 032. Confidentiality remains paramount. The administration assures the community that the circumstances surrounding the departure, though perplexing, have been resolved to the Academy's satisfaction and with adherence to policy. Newly assigned residents. Ooh, the following incoming students are hereby assigned to the recently vacated dormitories. S-M-A-S-H. Interesting.
Ooh.
Jaeger Stones, Mini Midwinter, Hermes? Hey, I know Hermes! He got sick. Maybe he's better. Anyways, lately, the administration notes the unusual activity reported in several dormitory wings. These occurrences, ranging from disembodied whispers to peculiar scratch marks on floors, are under thorough investigation. Students are reminded that the tampering with Academy wards, areas of protective measures will not be tolerated under any circumstances. The Academy remains resolute in its mission to foster an environment of growth and learning for all. We expect our new students to integrate smoothly and with adherence to all cherished values. Faculty and students are encouraged to offer the most gracious welcome. For further inquiries, please contact the Office of Housing Residents Life during stand operations. Yours with vigilance to resolve. The Mayor's Academy Administration, Illumina per Sapientium.
And with that, 3 people are loosely defined people are walking up to the door.
Oh.
Odie, does this, or sorry, hey Vinny, does this happen a lot?
Surprisingly?
It's happened for some reason. Like, this has happened multiple times. Hermes, he got sick, and so he had to leave. One guy, like, got expelled for trying to stab someone when he wasn't supposed to. Whimsy got transferred around. I don't... It just feels like this room is becoming kind of bad luck. And our last people, as the people, and our last guys, they must have been crushed by a giant bell or something. I'll miss them.
Okay. Thanks for the info.
New user detected. What is unit's name?
Hello there, I'm Vinny. Vincenzo
Oh, gosh.
Dantes, but you can call me Vinny.
Hey, Vinny, I like your name, man. I like your name. Name's Jagerstone. Put him here. Put him here. I extend my hand.
Yeah, he'll shake your hand. Alright, great to meet you, Jaeger.
Good to meet you too, man. There's a cat person behind me. Holy moly.
Yeah, I am one too.
Oh my goodness, there's a cat person in front of me. Whoa. It's crazy. As a side, I can't move my token, DM.
We'll see about
we'll
fixing
fix that 1 second.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Minnie. I'm Minnie Midwinter. Excited to meet you all. New roommates. A little shy on the first get to know ya, but I'm excited to be your friend.
Nice to meet you, Minnie. Vincenzo Dantes, but you can call me Vinny.
Vinny, you're Vinny and I'm Minnie.
Yeah, and we're both Tabaxi. I
We're both
presume.
Tabaxi. What a coincidence. That's so fun.
You got a Tabaxi name, or is your only name Minnie?
I mean, my only name is Minnie. I mean, I have like the legal name, but we don't need to get into that right now.
My old Tabaxi name is a Silver Fang. Only my grandmother uses it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Glenn Trufflefunk, but you can just call me Glenn. Whose robot is that?
I don't know. It just kind of appeared, and
He just kind of followed us.
yeah, I'm a little bit
Oh.
afraid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little scared.
New users detected. What is the name of this unit?
Robobop. Huh?
What did
What do you
you
think?
said
Robobop.
Robobop?
Robobop.
Okay.
I
Robopop.
think the number is SMASH, but I guess.
Did I just name the robot? I think I just named the
Yeah, I
robot.
think you
Wow.
did Robobop.
Oh
Robobop.
man, I'm already loving it
Name
here.
Robopop accepted.
Oh no.
Hello, users. I am Robobop.
What happened?
Oh,
Wow. All right,
Okay.
Robobop.
God,
You know, we might have to change that at some point. I'll have to. You come with a
Either
manual
that or he's just gonna
robo-up?
really get around the university.
Would you like to change my name?
No, I think that name is perfect
Love it.
as it is.
Robobop?
Do
I can make that title.
Do you have a name that you would like?
I have no personal preference. I am just a machine.
What's your model number, buddy? I presume you have.
5M458.
Okay.
Smash?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Maybe we use those interchangeably. All right.
Yeah.
We can call.
I already
Robocop,
changed.
We can call them. It's like it's an interchangeable set of names.
It's already changed. He already changed it in Roll20, and I already changed it on the stream. I think we're going with Robobop.
Yeah.
Robobop.
We can call him Boppy for short.
That's it.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Well, you're a very big.
Oh God. Or you might be a small. What are you again? Tabaxi?
Tabaxi.
Or you might be a small tabaxi.
I mean,
But what do I know? I'm just a machine.
you know, for a machine with no personal preference, that was surprisingly savage.
Yeah, that was a burn. Like,
Yeah, that was a good burn.
I don't have any healing spells, so I can't heal that. But you know,
By the way,
I can.
Oh.
It's
I
not
mean-
a burn, Minnie. It's okay.
I think it's actually.
Well, if you ever get any actual burns, I'm pretty good at healing. That's kind of my thing.
Well, watch your steps, please, because Glim is. Eddie gestures down to Glim and looks at them. You know.
I don't want to be squished like my
It's
family.
small in
was.
stature.
Wait, did you say
Oh.
what, like your family?
Yeah, I lost
Oh.
my family to squish.
I am so sorry.
That is okay. Just please don't squish me.
Speaking of, why are you
Do my
guys
best.
at the school?
Oh, just was in the area. I thought I'd do some proper education. We don't get a lot of the whole wizardly academic arcana education. So I thought mix things up. Be
Okay.
a studious person.
That's surprisingly normal.
I'm just kind of on the next stage of my my life journey at the moment.
Age of
Trying to learn
Aquarius.
to be a bit of a better person. Expand my healing capabilities. I want to help people.
Also surprisingly normal, nothing strange about, like, revenge. There are weird people at this university. Okay. I'm not here for a very normal reason. I'm here because I'm engaged, and the family that my arranged marriage was made to wants me to come here, so.
I see.
I have forgotten my parameters of being here. But I have been told that my creator wanted me to better utilize my strength.
I see.
Huh.
You remind me of Gaga. He got crushed.
You didn't name you?
Oh.
He was taken from us too young. 18-year-old dragon
Like
equivalent.
There's a theme of being crushed in this school, and I'm not enjoying that.
I am a little concerned about the squishing themes as well.
squishing,
Actually-
the crushing, it's just not-
Actually, I think this is a great time to pull something up.
Uh-oh.
Let me see if
We're
I
like-
can find what I'm looking for here real quickly.
There's actually just an anvil that has been precariously placed on top of the door.
Well, just
a
given
break,
that we
it's a
have a
break.
lot of new people, it feels like I should go. I'm just gonna go,
Look out! It's our theft detector.
and I'm gonna go and find real quick here the commencement speech. So university party 2. Let's go find that. Why can't I hear anything from it? What is going on?
Yeah, it's just cooking and smash. Oh,
I love
Oh, I see
Robobop.
what's going on. I got it. I got it.
I'm gonna
Anyways.
mess up Discord a
Where's
year or so.
Was that Matt?
Eventually,
Where is the speech?
stabilize the swords.
Okay, I give up. Basically, what I was going to do in a real cool way, if I had planned for it, it would have worked, but I don't plan for anything. Anyways, what I was gonna do is basically when the commencement speech that you guys would have heard, having been here this whole time and just having to be relocated for some reason, was basically, hey, it's kind of dangerous here. We don't accept any liability. Be careful, and you know things happen, but it's the best university in the world.
Yeah.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Kind of school.
Don't hold the administrate. I believe you've gotten several notices saying that the university can't be held liable for personal harm and damages.
Yep.
I'm just throwing things out there as I remember things that I haven't told you guys that you should probably know.
Vinny invites them in.
I would love.
Go ahead.
I would love to come in, but my feet are still planted on the ground and I can't move.
Do you want me to fix that matter, or do you want?
Oh, yeah. Let me see why.
Oh,
It's crazy that they put a glue trap out there.
Yeah, I must be some sort of hazing thing. I don't know.
Well, let me see why maybe you're not. Oh, I probably know what the problem is. Garen, can you move your Robobop? Can you move yours?
yeah.
Okay.
He should be a default token now.
There. Yeah.
We've got two.
Okay, see if you can move now.
Oh god, there's two of them.
Ah, okay, I'll include guys. It's cool.
Okay. He says, all right, so I have a room. Which is this one. You can't have that one. And Glim, they've got a room over there. And then we've got like open ones. I don't know if Hermes is gonna want his room back.
I don't even know which room was Hermes's.
I do. It was the one right next to Vinny's that was taped on. So yeah. So I don't know. We've got Garen's room. It's the one by Glim's. He was crushed by a giant bell.
Again with the crushing.
Then we've got Twayblade. She was really cool. She was like a bard and stuff.
Oh.
She was crushed by a giant bell.
What?
Was it the same bell or a different one?
He's lying, by the way, but Glim could just call him out if they want, but he's just making stuff up. Because the way they left, we're not getting into, so he's just assuming, oh, they got killed. And then we had Tavion. He was here too. He was really cool. He was crushed by a giant bell.
And his bird got eaten by spiders.
Same bell
I
or
have not-
different one?
I'm not sure. The administration never really clarified. We
No.
had someone named Izzy. She was really cool, but I think, I'm gonna be honest, I think that, you know.
I have never heard of any of these.
Also
bell
crushed by a
incidents,
giant bell.
But
Yeah.
what do I know? I'm just a machine.
Out of character, I'm just assuming that Vinny has more info than me because it's like my second day with this store.
That's also true. Glim has not been here.
Like hiding under a bookshelf right now.
Bells are particularly dangerous to Glim.
Yeah. It doesn't even need to be a giant bell for Glim.
Yeah,
Sounds
just a
like
regular
bells
bell.
in general are very dangerous here.
We don't have. I think they got rid of all the bells after all those students got crushed.
Yeah, it was an OSHA violation.
Yeah, so feel free to pick a room, any room, as long as it's not mine, Glim's.
This was the bard's room, right? Right here.
I think so.
Ah, 1-for-1 bard swap. I like it.
I'll just. Which room was yours in Glim's?
Well, mine is down
Mine's-
here. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, mine is down here, but I also have another hallway going to an empty room as well. So, like, you can go in the hallway, but my room is to the direct left.
I see. I see. I'll just take this room.
Is the
Alright.
Warforged going to go to a room? Do they need a room?
I think Robobop is choosing a room.
Yeah, Robobob's.
Okay.
Robobop should
There's
have a
no
room.
light.
If we get rooms, it's only fair that Robobop gets a room.
Izzy, she was a
Well-
Warforged and she had a room before, you know.
Ah, okay.
Thingy.
Correct. The bell incident.
Before the bell incident.
Oh, good. Another note. There is a notice board in the cafeteria that you can post to as a player. You can respond to post to as a player, though if you want it to actually get noticed by the DM to take action, it may or may not involve DMing me multiple times probably. But over the sessions, but it does exist, so it's something you can walk up to and interact with, and it's in tools, documents, and handouts in Roll20. Okay. Continue. Don't check it in advance, Vinny. Shh.
I haven't. We're not in the cafeteria yet.
This room
Sorry.
will suffice.
Just opening and closing this door over again. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Have you not had a door before?
I mean, I've seen doors, but like, this is a pretty cool door. I mean, look, you can just look at it and it closes. Like, it's cool. Anyway, cafeteria. We go into the cafeteria. I am starving. I would kill for like food in general. Really anything.
Yeah, we can go to the cafeteria. You guys have been here, right? So you know that the cafeteria is kind of hazardous.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, don't put flour on a fire. Don't do that, because someone did that. I think
That
they
just seems like
fixed the
common
control-
sense not to do.
Yeah, you know, it really is.
Like, I'm not someone who cooks a whole lot, but like, it just kind
I
of makes
rarely
sense.
come
considering-
down here. I don't need to eat. I am just a machine.
Oh man, you don't know what food tastes like? That's sad.
Can you eat, or like, or
Only
is it
lesser
just like?
life forms have to eat.
Whoa!
Wow.
Okay.
That might be too far.
Is a
That might have been
all right.
a little too
I'm gonna say
far.
that again.
I'm a pretty good life form if I have something to say about that.
That might have been a little too far. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We forgive you, Robobop.
Yeah.
We can fix you, Robobop.
We can cure you.
We can make him better. We have.
Build them better.
All right, so also, this is what's known as a transition map. Basically, if you get put on one of these, and you'll know them by the fact that they're the same map every time, like this or a dark forest woods, it means just talk amongst each other like you're walking in the halls until I build whatever the heck it is you're going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this the part where we make the tower?
It is. It is the part where we make the tower.
tower?
Tower. Oh, they're making a tower.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
You know, we've
How-
got Robobop, and he is a perfect new base.
Oh my.
Yeah, I would
God.
say so.
He's a power base, honestly.
Robobop,
Honestly,
can I
he
climb
probably
on top of you?
towers over everyone in the cafeteria.
How tall is he?
He's like about the height of a Goliath.
So like 8 feet around that.
Yeah, about
Mm,
8
that's
feet.
sturdy.
So,
I feel like
what
a
is-
shrimp at like 10 inches.
Oh.
Minnie's about 6'2", but she's like 6'6" with her ears.
I am
Oh.
4'7".
Benny's 5'8".
All right.
So,
Yeah, he
what do
really
you,
just towers over everyone.
Yeah, no, casts a shadow over the whole party. So, what are you all studying? Like, what are you all here for?
I wield magics. I'm a sorcerer.
Oh, so you're not one of the like study type of magic people. You're
No.
like really cool type.
Yeah,
You're
I
gifted.
well, and some light went in me, and now I can do magic stuff.
Yeah, that's how it works typically. Just and magic.
Yeah. Although sometimes like weird stuff happens when I cast a spell. It's
Sometimes you burst out of kneecaps unexpectedly.
Yeah, like, one time, like we were okay. So for cooking and survival, we all shrank down and went into a body, and then I cast a spell. I think I was trying to recover something, and then I like got really big, but not like my normal height, like shorter than my normal height, and I burst out of the body's kneecap. But I did get a bullet fragment and an arrowhead, which is what we needed.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Wow.
Why were you in a body? I have many questions.
That was the assignment that the teacher gave us. Ufri, sometimes she's like really sour about stuff for like no reason. Like she almost killed Dorba. He was really cool. He was a rogue. He got crushed by a giant ball.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I forgot to talk about him, but he was a gnome, and he was like gonna like look at something, and then she like threw a fork into his leg.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Is that like typical assignments here? Just going into bodies and
I don't
picking
think
up bullet fragments?
any of my classes have been this crazy so far.
They probably have been. Maybe not that crazy, but
Yeah.
out of character. The whole universe. Well, I mean, so out
They've
of
just been
character.
attending like the normal lecture.
Yeah, we've just been like.
We're pretending that there are normal lecture days. That there are normal lecture days as well as practical lessons, but it would be really boring to have you guys sit and listen to me monologue for 3 hours a day. So we have interactive classes, and we just assume that these are the, like, you know.
They've just been missing like the crazy classes for the entire time they've been in. It's like,
That'd be hilarious. If you want to play it that way, honestly, that works. That works in lore. If you guys want to be like, what the fuck are these classes, guys?
Yeah,
No, for sure.
100%.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. My instructor just had me cut open a frog. What are you talking about?
yeah, that might have been a day without feeling nicer.
I just had practical medicine.
Yeah, no, she put us in like a body and like a dead person. I don't know. There was a whole big deal about how they got the dead people too.
Oh.
Oh my, what a.
Were they not ethically sourced?
No, they were. They were sourced from Emir. Emir's a wonderful city. I'm from there. It's amazing.
So they just dragged some bodies from the city and brought them here?
I think they bought them. Like, you know, people who die and they donate their bodies. Here, let me get that door for you.
Oh, thank
My
you. Thank you.
instructor told us a different story about your town, didn't she?
Yeah, she has a problem with my hometown, alright?
Oh, okay.
There is a line for the rest.
Mustard.
There is a line for the restrooms, by the way.
Outside?
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
There's porta
looking for
potties.
it.
There's 3 porta potties that have been built because the other bathrooms are under repair of construction because of somebody, and you guys would know this, as somebody named the Swordsman, who, from what you've heard from other students, used to eat his lunch in there and breakfast and dinner for every meal he'd take into the bathroom and eat in there.
Man, some of these students are weird.
I know what you mean.
Hey, Meta, out of character.
Uh-huh.
Is Emir the city that we talked about?
I've talked to a lot of people about Amir lately. Tell me what I told you about it, and I'll tell you.
You told me it's the crime city.
Yeah, it's basically the crime city
Okay.
now because
Okay.
it used to be. Where frick is my mouse? Okay, here we go.
Going on a trip.
What?
Did I think Baelon got?
Where did the Baelon name go?
I'm not sure. And I know what it's named, but it's Baelon, not.
Beolan.
Yep.
This is a very collaborative world. The reason I don't know what this city is because this isn't what it used to be. This was Safe Falls. One of the players and parties ended up changing the name of the whole ass city and taking over the nearby city. You notice how it's got that green over it now? That was a city too.
Was.
Love that.
I planned none of it. Some characters turned out to be the big bad evil guy. You know? Some players, it just happens sometimes. You know, bathrooms and children, apparently. Nope. We're gonna walk that
Roll
back.
it back.
Yeah.
Maybe let's not say that.
No. What I was trying to reference was Voltaire, who was a player character, and then he was retired, and then he came back. And then he went evil after eating the book. Well, no, before eating the Book of Vile Darkness, but it got worse after he ate the Book of Vile Darkness. And then you had Alvin, who still was a player character, was still controlled by his player up until the end of last season, where basically because he's a dragon. By the way, did not start out as a fucking dragon. I still don't know how he became a dragon, but
I know how he did it. I know what he used to do it.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't plan it. Like, if you can do it with the mechanics and you can argue the physics, you can do things that I don't. Anyways, he became a dragon, so he's still technically alive, ruling over his city with his 4,000-year-old wife, I think, at this point.
She'd be 4,000 now.
She mastered prestidigitation to the point where she's able to prestidigitate all the death out of her somehow. I don't remember my in-lore reasons, but she can do some really cool shit with it. Anyways, so they're still in the city, living there. So you might meet him. He came to this university. Yeah, actually, you would have, because you guys would have been at the. Well, would your characters have attended the new student ball?
Possibly?
Probably. Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're not talking to me.
If
Yeah,
you
I
was
think-
ordered to, then yes.
I don't think. Well, I guess it would count for you too, Glim, because you would. I don't think you were part of the. You were not part of the sessions when we had the new student ball. I don't think. But you would have watched it though.
Yeah, no, I've
I've
attended like 1 or 2 sessions.
You might have watched it
I've-
though.
After the last earthquake, kind of like my character Robobop did get badly damaged and lost all his memory, so he doesn't remember anything.
Oh, I lost my last storm.
Anyways,
Sorry.
so back to where we were actually going with all this, because I got completely distracted. Is Baelon used to be the city of thieves, but then they had to go find a new place, and basically everybody Alvin kicked out, particularly Eduardo, basically went to the city of Emir, and it became even worse than it already was. It also has rings of different parts of society. You can kind of see the upper ring, middle ring, lower ring, see the really, really bad part of town's farthest away, classic stuff. And there is a person named Kraylin Rosebaum, I think is the actual name.
Claire Rosebar.
Rosebar. That is relatively famous as kind of running the streets of the lower ring for a while, and his gang that are, what do they call themselves, if you remember?
Rose bushes.
The Rose Bushes now kind of run it in his memory, although it's been 1,000 years, so nobody really has great knowledge of the origin story. It's just, great hero Kraylin. They strongly deny that he was ever evil or controlled by the Archfey Tyleth to try and take over the world.
Yeah, that never happened.
Pretty much the rest of the world believes that latter story, though.
Okay, well, at the mention of Emir, Minnie would perk up and go, Emir? You're from Emir? I'm from Emir.
No way!
Yeah! I haven't been there in quite some time, but yeah, that's hometown.
It's amazing. I love it.
Mm-hmm. It's always nice to meet somebody, and a fellow tabaxi too, no less. We're just so similar.
Yeah, it's wicked.
I didn't plan this out of character. I just they said I needed a crime city. I'm like, oh, that's probably the closest one you got.
Yeah, no, this is entirely coincidence.
It's great.
Mhm.
As you're walking, you see, well, you would all see, but Vinny would know. You see this particular person, who I won't say the name of because other people don't know yet. But she actually appears to have been crying and is wiping her eye, like her side of her face with a handkerchief.
Oh no! Oh no! Dashira, hey, what's going on?
He had to go home.
Oh no, Wims. Oh no, Wims. I'm sorry,
is there-
Dashira.
Why is there fluid coming out of your eyes?
Just kind of looks over at the robot. Did Garen change?
Oh no! Gaga, rest his soul, was crushed by a giant bell.
What?
They didn't say it exactly like that, but he was crushed by a giant bell.
Garen the
Where's-
gruesome, didn't he rip a student in half and eat him?
Maybe
From
that's
what
why he
I've
got crushed. I don't remember hearing that. But maybe that's why they got crushed by the giant bell.
What about where's
That he's saying
Tavion?
that
And
Garen, that what he heard is Garen ripped a person in half and ate them.
Tavion, he got crushed too.
what about Twayblade?
She was crushed by another bell.
And Dorbar? What happened in your dorm?
I
A
don't know.
lot of bells.
There's a lot of bells.
They disappeared.
Were they brass?
You know, I'm not sure what the material was for.
Because somebody's buying brass bells. Did you look at the notice board?
No, I was about to, but then I saw you crying. I'm gonna look at the nose board.
I'm gonna look at the nose board.
Yep, I see it right here, the newest thing. Large brass bells, excellent quality.
For sale?
They're trying to purchase them.
Oh my goodness.
And there's also a carnival.
Carnival, you say?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Sounds
like
fun.
those. What day is it? What day is it? I'm also looking.
It's Friday through Sunday.
Ooh.
I don't even know what day it is, by the way.
Yeah, no. What's today? I don't know.
Today is Tuesday.
Thank God.
Okay, cool.
I have not have the carnival built yet.
I'm sure you could whip something up.
Probably, honestly, but
You can just borrow all the carnival maps I have.
I'm trying to find the bell notice. I'm not doing good though.
It should be under Tools, Documents, and Handouts, Notice Board, and then if you just scroll all the way down is where the bells
does
are.
anybody want to volunteer to read the carnival note aside from Goji? I will read it.
At the very bottom. Sorry, I was just looking through it.
Are we supposed to look at the thing that says Lorem Ipsum repeatedly?
What?
Like, I'm trying to find out where the notices are.
Oh, if you go, so you see in the character sheets thing, like tab,
Mhm.
and then you see party, like collapse things down, and you'll see party 2, party 6, and then tools. Open the tools, and then open documents and handouts. And at the bottom of that folder, well, we're gonna move it to the top. It seems more important there. Notice board. If you open
Yeah,
that, you'll see a picture, and if you scroll
Oh, you
down,
scroll down.
then you'll scroll wheel down. It'll scroll through all the things that are there.
I definitely was like staring at the picture trying to find it at first, and then I realized
Yeah, I was just
scrolled down.
like, this is just lorem ipsum over and over and over again. Like,
Yeah.
am I missing something? I was in fact missing something.
Yes, that's who.
It doesn't scroll for me though. Oh,
I had to
never mind.
extend the whole like thing a little bit. I had to drag the
Yeah.
window, make it bigger.
Yeah, I see that now. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So does anybody want to volunteer to read it?
Like the whole thing? There's a lot
No,
to read.
just the last bit that says important notice with the cherry blossom flowers.
Ah. Let me see here. I guess I will.
Because this is actually a minorly important thing. And I didn't want to make
Issued
Doji read
by
everything.
by the Marius?
Maris.
Maris Academy Administration. A spectacular carnival in the Cherry Blossom Groves is themed residents, students, and visitors. This weekend, Friday through Sunday, the Cherry Blossom Groves will transform into a grand carnival of unparalleled splendor. Prepare yourself for a dazzling array of exotic creatures. By the way, I'm screaming this out of the entire cafeteria, by the way.
That's fantastic.
Exotic creatures, extraordinary performers, and magical feats that promise to enchant and astonish. The event has been described as a once-in-a-lifetime experience though curiously, such descriptions were delivered with an air of urgency we can't quite explain. Entrance fee, adults, 1 silver coin. Children under 10, free, courtesy of the carnival's generosity, and children 10 to 18, 5 copper coins. Is there anyone under 10 going to this school? I feel like that's irresponsible. The carnival organizers have expressed their particular interest in welcoming guests from beyond our island. Should you have relatives or acquaintances wishing to visit, this would be a remarkable opportunity to bring them to Husqvarna. I hope I said that right.
Yeah.
There's probably Eric Coker there under 10.
That's
Yeah, but would they count as children?
Yeah.
I think they're looking for
No.
the respective tens.
Yeah, it's respective 10. So it basically in universe, because I have no idea what the fuck anybody's races live to, I just generally refer to ages by human equivalent to whatever race they are. So
And
18 would mean 18. So for an elf, that's probably like 180 or something.
It's 100.
100.
Elves reach maturity at 100.
Yeah.
I mean, Robobop is, I think, about like 3 years old, but he doesn't really know. He is Warforged.
Yeah. We're just. It's an 18. It's handled. I didn't want to deal with it.
Feel that.
Yeah. It works. This
That sounds
isn't.
delightful.
Yes, I am going to change my form to appear as a child under 10 because I do not want to pay for it, but I will definitely go to it.
Do you want me to
There's-
finish
there's
reading
an-
the rest of it?
There's an advisory note underneath it. The Mayor's Academy advises caution to all attendees. While we wholeheartedly support the festive spirit of this endeavor, certain details surrounding the carnival's origins and organization remain elusive. Additionally, please note, several reports have described unusual activity in the groves leading up to the event, including unexplained rustling, faint whispers, and flickers of light at odd hours. The organizers strongly emphasize that all payments must be made in silver and copper coins, with no exceptions. The event is entirely unaffiliated with Mayor's Academy, and thus the administration holds no accountability for unexpected occurrences. However, we trust that attendees will exercise vigilance and discretion while enjoying the festivities. May the cherry blossoms guide you safely through what is certain to be a memorable weekend. With steadfast regard, the Mayor's Academy administration, and then Illuminaire per Sapientium.
Yeah, that's the school little thing. Well, it's nice of them, to let like kids in free.
It's something that has such a big disclaimer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this game is a little weird. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It feels a little strange.
I mean, like
Yeah,
we could go, like, but
I like it.
I'm gonna go find my family. All right,
It's like we need to investigate it.
they're very busy, so.
Yeah, bring your kid under 10 to the place with unexplained rustling, faint whispers, and flickers of light on hours. I'm sure it's gonna go okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested in going. I'm not bringing a child under 10 or any child
I don't think
at all.
I hope I don't have a child under 10.
You know, the fact that you had to say you hope,
You know,
We all come from different walks of life.
that's true.
We all remember different percentages of our history.
I'll go if the group goes, but I'm not going by myself.
Don't worry,
Great.
I would not make you go into a carnival.
You could
by
pass for
yourself.
under 10 and go for free.
Thank you.
What
Just
what is a carnival?
Oh, Robobop. It's like a bunch of things get together and like there's games and prizes and like race. It depends. There might be a snail race. Really depends. Eating competitions. Like you could bob for stuff. You could do archery, and then usually there's a big main tent where they have like creatures and shows and stuff, and there's a ringmaster.
Am I required to go to this carnival?
I mean, what do you want to do?
I don't have anyone. I'm just a machine.
Okay, but like, if hypothetically you weren't just a machine, would you be
Oh
interested?
I would probably go.
All right, then I guess we're going.
Robobop to the carnival.
Robobop meets the carnival.
Oh man,
If
that
there are
sounds
any
like a
drink-based games, he may dominate.
Mhm.
They are
I'm
not
betting all my
as
money
strong
on
as
the robot.
Gary. I rolled kind of poorly with Robobop.
If only we could put what's left of Gaga into Robobop. Gaga was pretty strong.
I mean, theoretically, you could.
I don't know where they were crushed by the giant bow. I just know that they were crushed by a giant bow. Well, I'm pretty sure.
These rumors are getting more vague.
Maybe, like, if you seem very attached to this Gargar, so like, maybe we could investigate and see if we could find the body.
It's under the bell, man.
Maybe we could find the
Literally
bell
make Robobop.
and give you that closure.
It's alright. Gaga would want me to move on. He was such a good friend. I remember when he put that guy in a coma. And I remember when he threw Doorbell at someone.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm sure
It
our
seems
Warforged
like-
will throw people as well.
I'm sure it sounds like your old roommates were some incredible people.
It's definitely a possibility.
Incredibly special.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be tearing up.
Feel what you need to.
Your feelings are valid.
Your feelings are valid. Give yourself time to mourn. And she puts like her paw on your shoulder.
And he'll like pat her paw gently before he walks in. Ooh, fish! And he'll take some as his breakfast, and then he'll go sit down.
Yeah, Jaeger would do the same. What's the spread look like?
Yeah, what's on the menu?
You got some chicken and some smoked salmon. You've got a basket of chocolate chip cookies.
Ah, hell yeah.
You have some pancakes that are purple for some reason.
I'm gonna eat
And
those purple pancakes.
Yeah.
all right, roll con saves, please.
Absolutely.
Oh god.
Me too. Can I say that was too?
Anybody ate the purple
Are those
pancakes?
supposed to be
hell yeah.
purple?
All right.
Okay, just put a note on your sheet somewhere prominent, Minnie, that you ate the purple pancakes that were in the kitchen.
Okay.
That will be relevant at some point.
Okay.
I'm good though. You see Jaeger.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
All right.
They taste really good.
Oh, eat some good frickin' pancakes, Minnie.
They're very good, yeah.
There's also all the basic essentials to make most common breakfasts, lunches, etc. Your hams, your eggs. You know they're getting expensive though. The administration has taken notice.
Oh no.
Minnie's gonna start hoarding eggs.
Is this guy in front of me also in line? Is he just standing there?
He's just making stuff. He's making a salad.
What kind of salad he's making?
It looks like it's got a little bit of lettuce, but mostly like ham and sliced like turkey and cheese, croutons. There's some lettuce in there.
You should. I'm gonna lean over. You should put some kale in there. It's very good for gut health.
You just see underneath the hood just.
Okay, cool. Good talk. Name's Jaeger. Jaeger Stone. Extend my hand. Does he take it at all?
Yeah, he shakes it briefly.
Heck yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Okay, one second. I gotta open this character sheet so I can note down this interaction. Okay.
He's gonna go to Vinny. Vinny, who's the guy in the hood?
Which guy in the hood?
He was making. They're making a salad. I don't know. I told them to put kale in it, and they looked like that I insulted them.
One sec, I'll go take a look. Let me walk over here and he finishes his smoked salmon. They're like, let's see, guy in the hood. Oh, that guy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who he is.
I don't know who he is. Like now I do, but I don't know the names, but I get to click on them and they tell me.
Guy. All right. Cool.
Also, I apologize if I focus ping you a lot. It's hard to control two screens otherwise.
So how are classes done? Out of character.
Out of character, you basically just so there's this somewhere that Goji will ping you all at. There's a place where you can put down what classes you take like during your off time. I believe it's 4 hours per class that you have to dedicate. If you don't eat a meal, so if you don't dedicate time to eat a meal, then you take a level of exhaustion per meal you miss, which is why we find ourselves here at breakfast every morning. Then you get 1 class point for those, which will kind of affect what kind of bonuses and things you get in your midterm exam sort of deal. And then, or your finals, however, whenever it happens in the school year. Then if you choose to go to classes in session, you get 2 class points, usually, unless something crazy happens. Sometimes you get extra. You usually get some kind of, if you do good in the class, you usually get some kind of extra bonus or reward. Like last time, they got those special tools that give you +1 on medicine checks. And if you do collect a lot of these things, usually those bonuses that you get will help you in whatever the exam is that you're trying to pass to get your bonuses for the classes.
Okay.
Cool.
There's these pseudo level things that are still in debate that might be going if you pass the final exams for classes. If you look under documents and handouts and pseudo levels, it'll explain it. It basically lets you get some abilities from, so like it would be like dipping a level in, I don't know, sorcerer. You'd get the things they could do, but you wouldn't get like hit points or other things you would traditionally get with a level up.
Cool. All right. Huh. Neat.
So there's the possibility that those go into class passing reward type things, but still looking at it. But we've explained it in the past. All right. So yeah. So you guys generally what you'll do during the most common session flow, unless there's crazy stuff going on, is you guys will go to your breakfast. You guys will choose a class or multiple classes split into 2 groups, and then we just kind of ping pong back and forth between who's in the limelight. That way everyone doesn't have to agree on the same class. Then you'll usually go back to lunch, and then the rest of it kind of depends on how long things take. You could do another class, you could go down to the town, you could try and investigate something else, you could try and socialize with students. There's a lot to do with intrigue and getting to know people and information, and you can even sell secrets and buy secrets. So there's a lot of different things to engage with.
Okay.
but it's ultimately up to you guys how you structure your day, and things will happen, and what you choose to interact with is what your story ends up being. Because like if you guys go to the carnival, or you guys decide, hey, we're going to investigate the carnival, that's what you're going to be doing. There's something going on with whatever.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm trying to not give away things and still explain in abstract concepts.
No, you're doing a great job. I'm getting it.
For sure, for sure.
Okay, cool.
Very sandbox, very choose your own adventure.
Also,
Yeah,
so
dig it.
again, out of character, are classes like, are they just kind of like, I will describe, hey, I want to go do Arcana class, or is there like a list of classes?
If you go,
It's a list of classes.
if you go
Or
to
do
the
you wanna-
character sheets
I want to do melee.
and you go to
combat again,
university NPCs
but I'm Marshall.
and you go to
Teachers.
teachers, all of them are listed and they all have their class listed next to them.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Okay.
so what was the university NPCs?
And then teachers.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. You guys haven't even heard our most popular track yet.
Oh,
I don't know which one you're referring to.
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh. Oh yeah.
You should move newly retired under the university NPCs.
Well, no, all those guys, they were, they had to leave and they were crushed by a giant.
by the giant bell.
Yeah.
Bell incident.
Yeah, you're right. It's mislabeled.
They're not in the university NPCs folder because they're.
They're dead. Crushed by the bell.
Yeah, I just meant everybody else that's been
Okay,
dead
good.
by a bell is in another section below that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Just change the change it from retired to crushed by bell.
Yeah.
A whole category for just crushed by bell.
Just crushed by bell.
That should be like the new way that this person couldn't continue in the campaign, or they changed characters. Oh yeah, they were crushed by.
They were crushed by a bell.
Oh.
And
It's
opposite
the
of saved
opposite
by
of
the
saved
bell.
by the bell, yeah. Now, I have another out of character question. So, for example, Minnie is a monk.
Yeah.
So, do I have to, for like finals and stuff, do I have to do like a final for each of the classes? Or, for example, since she's a monk, she doesn't have magic, so would that mean that she's kind of like exempt from doing the magic classes?
We would probably figure out, well, you don't have to go, these aren't all the classes you have to take. You choose what classes you want. You can choose what classes you want to take your finals in based on how many points you've accumulated or special bonuses. Like, you can choose how to spend your time during the finals time and you'll get your, rewards and such.
Okay.
We kind of left it more fluid because otherwise it would really, really split people like in session on what do we play, and everyone can kind of more or less work around it a little easier. You don't have to worry about like different class times and things. So
Okay. Cool.
it's in universe it would all follow a strict schedule and we would line it all up and you'd actually be doing your things. But in the way we run it mechanically, it's very loose.
Cool. Awesome.
Yep. So basically, you guys are gonna decide if you want to do a class all together. We've got about an hour and a half, so you can do 2 separate classes or 3. But the more you split into more classes as a group, the less things will happen in each class because obviously you're splitting, say, 90 minutes into 3 classes, 4 classes. It's going to necessarily squish it. So bigger event things happen if you're with more condensed classes. But, it's give and take. It's your guys' decision. So.
Gotcha.
So, do y'all have any plans for after breakfast?
going to class.
You can me to go to class. Oh, jinx.
Whoa. Whoa. What
What is this jinx?
A blue-haired woman who's very angry at the world.
Yeah, no, I think I've seen that theater play.
It's just a saying people say when you say the same thing at the same time. Just for your context.
Oh.
So, any of y'all like magic practitioners? Like, no, we have a sorcerer. I remember you're a sorcerer, right? Points to the
Yes, I am.
Vinny. What are you? What do you do? Are you magic? Talking to Glim.
Oh, me, I know that I'm a rogue, and that I'm trying to get into the artificer specialty.
Ooh, artificer. Cool. So I'm just a little bit about myself. I'm a bit interested in the magic of like teleportation, that kind of stuff. I don't really have a good understanding of that, so that's why I'm here, looking to learn. Who would be that? Would that be like more practical magic, or?
It really depends. Like, it could be either or. Like Lesso, he might teach it. Lesso. He's an interesting fellow. I'm sure you've been to his classes before, you know.
Once or twice, yeah.
Yeah, he's you know, he's like that.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll probably hop over to a few classes after dinner. Breakfast, dinner. I thought I'd put another couple hours. I'm just thinking about meals. I like food. I like food a lot.
It's understandable. Hermes likes food, you know, if we see him.
You might. He says his internet's back up. If he does, when he pops in, Vinny, drop the share.
Will do.
And I'll mess
I
his
just
name up.
realized I told you I'm an artificer, but we meant to say arcane trickster.
Oh, gotcha. Also,
I use my RAGE protocol in combat.
Ah.
R-A-G-E.
E.
Oh, I get it. Oh, so you hit things like really hard.
Yes.
Kind of a combat bot.
Yeah.
Good to know.
It's out of context, also out of character. For my own context, Glim is a fairy or
I'm a guarded gnome.
garden gnome. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Look at this
I
lovely.
tend
How
to
could you
change
confuse this with a?
things.
Wait 1 second. How could you confuse this with a pixie? That's.
I don't know. I'm just making sure. Cool.
Glim, how
Alright,
large
so-
you've grown.
Oh my goodness, the card knows. He's big now. Oh my god. So if anyone wants to beat us up, I know you got me, RoboBop.
Yeah. Speaking of beating up,
You want me to beat you up?
No.
You got-
what? No. It was a joke.
okay,
No, please.
sometimes people say things, but they don't actually mean them. So thank you for clarifying.
Uh-huh.
It's good to.
Do you
good to make
understand the
sure.
concept of sarcasm, RoboBop?
Isn't that just... Yes.
Are
I
you
think
lying to me?
I am not programmed to lie.
That's what we all say. Okay. we'll workshop this, right? We'll build you. We will make you better.
We'll make you better.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
We have the
okay, I'm gonna ask you guys for something real quick. What is your opinion on study aids?
Study aids.
Like something that you use to aid you in studies.
I
don't
think it
think
makes
that's
sense.
Study guide?
That's one way of looking at it.
I should probably learn how to use those. I don't really use those.
I would know. I'm pretty sure you'd be very good with the study aids I work in. I sell study aids. I need to make more. Still
Ah.
working on that part. But
You just lost one of your major customers.
yeah, well, my best customer he left.
Crushed by
Bell?
No.
No, that was Whips. He had to go home.
Okay.
Okay. The one that didn't get crushed by a bell.
The one that got away.
And then
Suspicious.
as you say that, you just hear from the other side of the wall behind Vinny, somebody just burst out wailing, crying as you say the one who got away.
Okay, so that girl, Dashira, she was his girlfriend. So
Oh.
Jaeger starts crying, laughing, but like covering his mouth to try to hide it. Probably poorly.
Let me open Dashira's character sheet on second for no reason.
so you know.
Oh no.
She's probably still a little tender about that whole thing.
Oof.
They were pretty serious. I sold both of them study aids.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I'll have to see if Cheer still wants some. I don't know if she will.
So, just what do you mean by study aids? What do you mean by study aids, Vinny?
I mean something that helps you study. You can use those to learn all the knowledge from a book. Very good stuff.
Okay.
Hey Minnie,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
this sounds kind of like a Ponzi scheme. Just letting you know, this I've done a Ponzi scheme once or twice in my life. This sounds like a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of there with you. And just,
I
you
kind of
know,
want to watch it crash and burn though. I'm here for it. Like I kind of want to invest in this.
look, I know what Anir is known for, so
Whoa.
I'm just saying, it's a little suspect.
Emir is a culturally rich metropolis. You just gotta have the eyes to see it.
Mm. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. Look, I'm sure I'm not gonna interfere with whatever you've got going on.
I'd like help, truthfully.
You'd like help.
Ah, there we go. That's what
That's it.
They were the Tavion and Twilight. You remember them crushed by the bow?
Yeah.
They were very invested in this,
Mhm.
and so it's really in their memory. In their memory, I got learn.
in their memory. Gotcha.
In their
Well, I
memory.
mean, if it's in someone's memory, I guess I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, Glenn, your help would be very much appreciated.
Is there
I
anything
thought we
I
already
can
agreed
do
that I
to
was
help?
helping.
Yeah,
Don't talk about it
right.
to anybody.
I won't.
No, not you. I'm talking about our robot friend here.
And if someone owes us money because they haven't paid for their study aids,
Oh.
occasionally you might need to remind them that they owe us money.
Oh, I'm good at that. Don't worry. I'm not saying I like this. I like
Do you
this.
want me
Alright.
to dismember them?
Whoa!
No.
He's getting that stick really loud.
No.
Quiet down!
Well, everybody's. Are we sure? Anybody listening to see if anybody's heard? Anybody particularly listening after that closely?
Yeah. Let me roll perception.
Yeah. No, continue.
Tides of chaos.
Oh, because you got one of those crazy things.
So let's see. Please be higher.
I would have also been listening. Do you want me to roll?
Sure. You
Is it
you
perception?
could pay for an inspiration, Vinny. Perception, yes. The rolls
okay.
are not in your favor today, guys.
Ooh.
I'm gonna level with you, Goji. You're gonna need a 4, but
I can do this. Come on, big bucks, no whammies. Big bucks, no whammies. That's not big. That's not bucks. Yes, that is.
no, continue along your way.
Minuscule bucks.
All the whammies.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that was my turn.
Nobody heard anything, guys.
We're not in combat.
I don't mean dismember them. I mean if
Kill them?
More stuff. Robopop. Lucius
Everybody's
everything
looking over at you guys, by the way.
is not killing.
It's not subtle.
it's okay, Robobop. Yeah, we know you were built for combat. So we'll talk about this in our room, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm
no,
not
we can-
going too far, am I?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm level with you, buddy.
That was out of character.
Oh no.
No, it's a
Oh,
bit
you're fine.
You're fine.
out of character. You just we don't need to kill anyone. We would not kill anyone here.
No.
Yeah.
We would not dismember anyone here.
It was all a joke. It was a whole prank.
He is still learning things. He was built for combat. He's not used to the school environment.
It doesn't get sarcasm.
Yeah, he doesn't get sarcasm either.
Are we sure Garen just didn't get transformed into a Warforged? He had to lose that pesky empathy.
I think we don't have it in the bell.
And he would be completely against the studying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Minnie is gonna. Minnie has throughout this conversation of making sure that people give you your money. Minnie has seemed very uncomfortable, and she's like, "I'm gonna be real with you. I can't help you with that on any aspect of it. I'm like." That's just not who I am, so I'm gonna have to turn you down on the assistance there.
It's alright, it's alright. I do ask, you don't disclose anything?
Lips are sealed.
Good to know, good to know.
A good soul coming out of the city of crime. Now that's something interesting.
Are you saying I'm not a good soul?
I mean,
I'm a very good person, I'll have you know. Very worldly. I've traveled the world.
oh wow,
I feel there are people that wouldn't have passed class without him.
Yeah,
that's fair.
alright.
I mean, how do we know you didn't sing the bell after Garen and after the others? That was a joke. Aren't you supposed to laugh?
He like leans over to you. I hope that he does not break me, so I'm laughing.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Very interesting character.
Yeah. So class.
Class.
Where are we going? Yeah, what classes are we going to?
I'm definitely gonna go to practical magic. I think I'm also going to alchemy.
I could. I've been to alchemy. It's pretty nice.
I was thinking about going to alchemy too. I need to
Oh.
learn how to make health potions.
Yeah.
I think I
Health
can
potions.
go.
Is that a kobold?
That
Mhm.
was a kobold. I know that kobold. Out of character.
Oh.
And there he goes.
Oh
You
my.
continue with your
Strange
conversation. I'll hold off on
Do we
what I'm
need
gonna
to
do.
check on him?
Nope.
I think he'll be fine.
Nope.
I trust him.
I think he'll be okay.
Okay.
Oh no,
He's
he's
the-
gone.
Hmm.
Can't hear you. Can't. Oh, no.
So considering going to alchemy today.
What about you, Robobop?
I feel like melee combat would suit me better, but whatever you want to do.
You know, I feel like his big hands, his big, strong metal hands, might not be perfect for alchemy. So he might be a combatter. We might just send him alone to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he could probably just like break through the entire ring and throw people around. I'm sure he'd have a very fun time.
If that's what Robobop wants, you know.
Yeah, Robobop. If you were not a machine, what class would you want to go to?
I would prefer melee combat.
Well,
And that's
But
where you
since
go.
I am a machine, I will go with you.
No, it's okay. You can go to melee combat, buddy.
yeah, you could go to melee combat.
Melee combat sounds like fun.
Hmm.
In fact, I think I'm gonna ditch you guys and go there.
All right. You guys
right.
have fun in melee combat.
Yeah. We're gonna make potions.
I am a machine. I do not have fun.
Hypothetically, if you weren't a machine, I hope that you would have fun.
That's how I am supplementing.
And with that, I'm gonna flip over. I'm gonna flip over. You guys can still talk in the chat if you want, and I will get his conversation. Then I'll flip back to you. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Now I just have to get something different because this is not. All right. So we follow Kofu into the kitchen.
Hello. Oh, I'm so sorry. Jaeger Stones. Nice to meet you. Put her there. I extend my hand to the kobold.
Kofu.
Tofu?
Kofu.
Kofu. I'm so sorry for the blunt introduction. I haven't seen a kobold around in a while, especially around here. I'm just very excited to see you. What brings you here? I'm gonna like saddle up beside them and get more food.
Breakfast.
That makes a lot of sense. Are you like here for martial combat? Are you a wizard of some sort?
I dabble a bit in everything. What about you?
Everything. Oh, I'm a bard. I use my words to create magic and stuff like that. But I'm dabbling a bit in the more academic arcane arts myself. Maybe a little bit of alchemy. Just making connections around the school, making some friends from interesting individuals. And you seem to be a very interesting individual. So I just wanted to say hi. Get to know you a little bit. You say you do a little bit of everything, right?
I do.
Interesting.
What dorm are you staying in?
I don't care what dorm am I staying in.
Gossamer Hall, room 032.
Gossamer Hall, room 032. Just moved in.
Oh, what? Do you know what happened to the residents that were there before?
They got crushed by a bell. Yeah, no, that seems to happen a lot around here. I'm a little bit afraid for my life. Is that like a thing? Do you know if that's a thing?
I've never heard of that before.
Oh, well, I've heard a lot about that.
Interesting. Did you move in by yourself?
Oh, I mean, there's a couple of us new people that moved in. I think I'm in the room by myself right now, though, so.
Who else moved in?
Oh, there's a tabaxi named Minnie. There's a robot. Robobop, you might have seen them. They're hard to miss. Robobop, they're kind of scary.
Oh yes, the one that was threatening to dismember everything.
Yeah, no, it's a complicated situation. They don't really understand, social interaction. So we're trying to like get the whole dismember people out of there. How many people heard that? Is that like
I think all of them.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some damage control there. Yeah, just don't worry about him. We'll keep him. We'll keep him on a tight leash. Make sure he doesn't dismember anybody.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah, I just wanted to, I figured that some people probably heard the giant robot shouting about dismembering people, so I just wanted to, clear the room and also make some new friends. Like I said, I'm Jaeger. Nice to meet you, Kofu.
Well met.
Well met. You enjoy your breakfast. I'm gonna go back to my table.
Thanks, you as well. Then. And we successfully did that without kicking anybody out of the room on accident.
Yeah. Kofu the Kobold. I love them.
Kofu? I think I've heard of him.
Yeah, no, Kofu, really cool person, thinks that the Warforged is about to dismember them, and so does the rest of the cafeteria, so we might want to, like, clear the air a little bit.
Yeah, I'll put someone on the notice board. I'll put someone on the notice board.
No, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I'll get to work on that. Don't worry, I've done optics a lot here.
Cool.
Honestly, if you think Gary the Gruesome was bad,
The robot's
Yeah. That's out of character, but
okay.
why is I'm gonna turn this off bold?
Glim, do I even want to know what crimes you've committed against Vinny's pocket?
She threw up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm. I see.
It helps.
Well, if it would help, I can hold on to that cookie for you.
Yay, thank you.
Yeah,
I will
of
wrap it up.
course. And I'll note that I have Glim's cookie in my
Thanks.
pocket.
I think we decided, Meta, on melee combat for Glim and Robobop, and then alchemy for the other three.
Okay.
Practical magic and alchemy for me.
Nah.
Do you want to do practical magic in game, or do you want to do alchemy in game? Since that's where.
We'll do alchemy in game because that's where the majority of people are going. So
Yeah.
just get everything together.
Okay, well, keep talking while I build those two classes.
So, is there anyone we should look out for here? Like any students that might stab you without warning?
There's a few. I don't know if I should get into it right now. But like, there are some strange ones. Like, there's this group of people, and there's a Haragon. There's like 2 kobolds. There's an Aarakocra, and then there's one really weird guy. He's off his rocker.
Yeah.
It's the swordsman. He walking around in the golden armor with the sword. He's crazy. So
Gotcha.
He destroys the
Don't avoid-
toilets.
I'm sorry?
He destroys the toilets. You gotta watch for him.
yeah, he was.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
He was
Like-
the reason of the toilet. So
Like physically,
would you like
strikes the
me to
toilet?
get rid of him?
I don't know what he did to the toilet, to be honest. I'm not sure if it was a strike or just an accident.
Gotcha.
Does
No,
someone
we don't
tell
need
me- Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no, we unless we specifically tell you, hey, we want this person dead. You just don't assume we want anybody dead. All right?
Yeah, I would say, how about this, Robobop Sally? You don't tarnish your reputation, not on purpose. Don't ask anymore if someone needs harmed unless you assess them as a threat. Can you do that? Can you assess things as threats?
You can assess everything.
Yes, I believe I can assess a threat.
Okay, unless...
He looks at someone holding a knife. His eyes start to go like a butter knife.
No, that's
He's
not
going
a
nearby.
Robobop.
His eyes start going bright, even brighter red.
Robobop, no,
Threat,
no, no.
assess.
No, Robobop, that's not a threat, that's not a threat, that's not a threat. Okay. Unless we tell you to hurt something, do not ask to hurt something unless it hurts you first or claims it will hurt you first. How's that, bud?
It's also a sticky situation because
I
a lot of
can
people
do
are
that.
like, I'm gonna punch you, and then they don't
I-
punch you.
Could
Well, if they say they're gonna punch him, they're a real idiot.
Could it
Yeah.
be the
Fair.
kobold that they were talking about earlier? That he just looked at?
Kung Fu walks by with a butter knife.
Robobop, when you go to your melee combat class today, I'm sure you can have the teacher explain a little more in depth on what would constitute a threat.
Mhm.
I feel like that's a very valid question in that class.
It could be.
I'm gonna have fun with this character.
Robobop,
like
what
you
is
already
your
are.
experience with non-lethal force?
Very good question.
Just remember, make this non-lethal.
No, it can't.
No,
it's
that's
pre-lethal.
I mean,
yeah.
for you it might be non-lethal because you're like robot, but for us, it's pretty lethal.
Yeah, okay, I just put up a notice on the notice board to hopefully dissuade these concerns. Do we want to go to class now?
I think we're actually ready.
I have a feeling this conversation is going to downhill.
Yeah, we need to get away from other people so we don't have robots.
All right. Who wants to go first?
Who does want to go first?
We have melee
Do we
combat
want-
and alchemy. We're going with melee
Might as well
combat's
say the
gonna go
alchemy
first.
group.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
because then I can work on the alchemy class a little bit more. Melee combat's a little more straightforward. We're gonna have a nice good old throwback to the first class. And nothing bad's gonna happen.
We're just the first class? Like, oh, god.
boy.
All right, so Goji, you're
Robobop.
Goji.
Yep.
You are not in this class, right?
Me, Vinny? No, Vinny's not.
Okay.
We all see Webobob walk away towards melee combat. We're like, oh no.
Who's in melee combat? Robobop and who else?
Glim.
Glim.
That's the large. Would that be the tallest and the shortest character going to melee
Yep.
combat class? Fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We need different music now. Not that. I can work with that. All right. Go ahead and drag yourselves on.
I feel a little small compared to everyone else.
Glenn? Yeah, you should be like double that size at least.
Yeah. No, I'll fix sizing.
I feel sorry for anyone that's going up against Robopop.
There you go. Is that
Okay.
about right, Eka Glim?
Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Well, he's not as strong as that. He's gonna be about twice as actively violent.
All right.
Gonna step back.
Welcome, class. Today we're going to evaluate how well you've learned. We will allow any melee combat. It can be assisted with spells and abilities, but no damaging magic or binding. We will have a bracketed tournament, and the winner will get to choose one magical weapon from my personal storehouse. It will be how many people I want? 1 second. One person was definitely there who was totally not just being added because we had the wrong amount of people here. Yep. There we go. In teams of
There's
two.
like
Go ahead.
a little yellow-haired person in the bottom left.
Oh. Oh, you were
They're
supposed
stuck
to
on the
be
pillar.
here. You were supposed to be here. I did do it right. I just didn't see you.
Mhm.
He's totally fair. Okay. There
like
we go.
toddlers in comparison to RoboCop or RoboPop. What is his name? RoboPop.
Robobop.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. So, form up into teams, and we will begin.
Uh,
Wait, Wait, so it's like a team thing?
Yup.
Okay, yeah, I'm straight up with
Team up?
Glim. Or Glim.
Yeah.
You
We're
will
gonna mess
be
them up.
able to
We've got
tag
this.
each other out. But if you fall, either of you in the ring, then you are out.
Thanks.
All right. So you two.
Glim,
Go-
should I kill everyone here during combat?
Please do not murder. Do you know non-lethal force?
I know non-lethal force.
Okay, that's what I want you to use here. I think you
You
should
wanna
have a
go first?
conversation with our instructor.
Would you like to go first, or should I?
You can go first.
All right. So everybody
Okay.
pairs up. Pull yourselves as a team outside of the ring.
Do I have permission to activate Rage Protocol?
No, don't rage. Please just be normal. Just normal Robobop coming in to give somebody a small little bop. That's it.
No Rage Protocol. You have like raging Robobop.
Oh, we'll still like him. We aren't ready to meet him yet.
Yeah, we're gonna just pretend those people don't exist because that bracket did not work. So this is our small bracket. You guys will be first facing the two people. No, I don't like that. There we go. The ninja looking person and the Genasi looking person. And then over here, you have the Goku Faith Man and the... If you guys know the names, you can say them. I just don't know what anybody knows at this point. Because everybody's joined at different times. And the red-haired lady. And then you have the purple tiefling looking lady and the Eric Hakra. And they're facing each other in the first round. So it'll be you guys start versus these. And we will need you to roll initiative.
I don't know how to. If I've forgotten. Oh wait, no, I found it.
Okay, put the person that will be starting off into the ring.
Oh, okay. You said you're going first, Robopop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Alright, and let me get my goals. And zoom in.
Hey, weapons are allowed, right?
Yes.
I would think so.
Yeah, right.
Alright. You do not get to go first. And let me measure this ring.
Before we start, tell me, what arm is less important to you?
This is gonna be an interesting
And
one.
this silence is the actual character just kind of looking at you. That's 70 feet. That would be a turn and a half. That seems about right. My left side, I suppose. And with that, you see him speed forward, and you hear him stomp about 14 feet away from you, and a billowing black cloud of smoke goes up. Roll perception, sir.
Okay. What did I roll advantage?
I don't know, but
I don't have like the thing that says advantage, disadvantage, or normal at the top of my screen.
that's how your character sheet is built. Let me
Oh.
see if there's like a thing in your settings that you can change.
There we go. I got it. Yeah, so I
Yes.
assume a 3 does not pass.
No, it does not. But I need to move this real quick. Change layer. There we go. He disappears. And it is Glim's turn.
Like I'm supposed to get in the ring with all this?
No, you're on the sideline. You can yell something. You can stay there. You could try and cheat. I mean, there's all kinds of options, but you have initiative turn.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
We'll cheer him on. Don't murder him! You've got this! Do I have to roll anything for that?
No.
Okay.
Just and then Chandra doesn't have anything to say. Smash. Robobop. Actually, I don't know why it says smash.
I don't know. I'm going to I'm going to try and like hit where I last saw him, non-lethally.
Okay. Move yourself to that location, which is about 15 feet in front of you.
I think like right about here. Ish. Is that
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Okay. And disadvantage.
But 1 second. You provoked an attack of opportunity doing so.
Oh,
What's your armor class?
16.
Oh, mother. Oh, that dice isn't coming back. It hits. And unfortunately for you, does 12 plus, well, actually there's the modifier, so 14 plus whatever this dice roll is, because a 19 counts as a critical because of this guy's abilities. I'm gonna touch that. Let's roll zoom out. Aaron, are you watching the stream perchance?
I'm not watching the screen, should I?
I don't know if you want to look at this.
Yeah.
Am I one shot? Because I've got 35 hit points.
I don't think so, but you're definitely you're gonna be close. So he rolled a crit because he got a 19, but he's got that ability thing where if it's a 19, it's a 20, whatever. So he has 2d6 plus 2 normally, so that's 14 as a base. And then I rolled the 2 dice live on screen on stream. Do you want to take a guess what those 2d6s rolled?
15.
No, 12.
No, you take
6.
12.
2d6.
I don't know why I take a 15. 12. 12.
So 12 plus 14 is
16.
28. I think. Yeah, 12 plus 4. No, 26.
4 plus 2 is 6.
26.
26.
26.
Oh,
26.
God.
26 damage. Please roll a shock check, sir.
I'm at 9 hit points. Why did... Oh, God.
A lot of really, really, really good rolls against you.
Why am I going to... I forgot. Going back to 22. Am I still up?
You are still up, yes.
If this was an opportunity attack.
Yep.
Rip off.
But you can see him again, kind of in the smoke. He's still obscured, but you
I
can
still
get
have
to you can
move
get to the
speed,
you can get to your partner and tag in. Maybe don't get closer to him again.
But
I'm sorry. It was you just got
I'm
really unfortunate rolls back to back. You got
tagging my partner.
well, you got to make it to your
Okay.
partner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm all the way over here.
Oh, I don't have enough. If it's
Well, you
30
haven't done
feet, I
anything
don't
but
have
move,
enough
so you could
movement speed.
dash.
Yeah, I've got dash.
Bonus action tag.
Yep.
I promise that those are live
rage,
rolls done on
but
stream. I
I don't know.
promise you. I did not discriminate against you.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled it on stream. I'm sorry.
I have not done combat yet, so I might need some help on what to do.
I don't know what your character can do melee wise.
So I have like a sword. Sorry,
Yeah, you
a
can use that.
sword. Okay.
Oh, you're a rogue. You could hide in the smoke. You could do the same trick this motherfucker's doing. And
I already
because
rolled.
what?
I already rolled.
I mean, you would
On
have rolled.
accident, but
It's fine. It's fine. Just don't worry about that. If you rolled by accident, we haven't even you didn't declare you were attacking yet.
okay.
So, anyways, so like your character can like sneak attack if you got advantage, which if you're like coming from concealed, you automatically have advantage. Sneak attack if you open that thingy up, it's like you get to do extra damage there. It's like an extra 2d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have an advantage on the attack roll, which is what your concealment would give you. I don't know what this frostbite thing is that you have. It looks like a spell, so you couldn't really use that.
Yeah, I don't think we're allowed to use
Magic.
damaging spells, right?
Yeah, no damaging spells. Garen, do you know? Not Garen. Full Demon, do you know anything more than I do about being an arcane trickster?
I know you can cast some spell. Well,
I know what we
you
can
say
do.
no spells.
Go ahead and just do a
Goji.
stealth check and go from there.
What's
You
up?
can
What can arcane tricksters do?
cast spells.
They are rogues with spell slots.
Well, what do rogues do?
Yeah,
In the context of
sneak.
there's a giant cloud of smoke in the middle of a battle arena.
They can
They
stealth.
they can stealth advantage and do sneak attack.
Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you, Goji.
Okay.
So stealth check.
Yes. Let me roll the. That will beat that, unfortunately. You are not stealth.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. I guess I can just do a regular attack.
Yeah, I believe so. Stealth is a bonus action, right? Let's find out.
Yeah,
I'm not really
stealth
sure how to
is-
check.
I think it is because like a cunning action that rogues get level 2 hiding. Normally it's a regular action, but with rogues it's a bonus action.
There you go. Yes, it's a bonus action for you because you're a rogue person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Alright, then I will do a roll for an attack. With my sword. Gosh, I don't know. If I
You
can
got,
say that.
yeah, you gotta
Ugh,
roll
that
it
was
from
awful.
your, you gotta roll it from your thing, your character sheet.
Okay, let me find that.
That's not how that's supposed to work. Let
It's
me go
not.
to your character sheet.
I just click on the damage / type
No,
section.
no,
of
you
the,
want to click on the name of it,
Oh,
and then it rolls
There.
your to hit. That's a d20. Yeah, so you didn't even roll your first roll as a d20, so it wouldn't have counted as a roll anyways. So there you go. You hit,
nice. Yay.
and then click on short sword in chat, and it'll roll your damage. Jesus
Let's
Christ.
see.
So 10 damage as you stab him right through the stomach. And he's going to take a shock check, which is going to be a 10, but... Where is the... And does
You
not
I'll
beat a
avenge you,
10.
don't worry, Robopop.
Non-lethal.
And does not beat a
What?
10 and passes out, bleeding on the ground.
Oh. I said I'm gonna avenge you, don't worry, Robobot.
That's...
I do not need avenging. I can handle the next fight if you want me to.
If you want to, we can tag out.
Well, no, no, there's no next fight.
Why not? Oh.
She went
they're done?
unconscious in the ring.
Oh yeah.
He went unconscious,
That's
rather.
right.
He went unconscious in the ring. As good as this character's role was against you, your role was in fact the same level of good on the opposite side.
Nice.
So, what an unlikely turn of events. Glim the
I
gruesome.
definitely wasn't expecting it.
I'm sorry. That's fantastic. All right, so we're gonna flip over to the other people because they've been waiting for a while. Then we'll come back to you guys. All right. Oh
here.
nope, we're missing one. We're missing one. Nope, there we go. Hi.
Hello.
You haven't? Oh no, Cosmic isn't supposed to be freed. My bad.
That class is not going as anticipated.
Good to know, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Let's go find here. Go ahead and pull yourself on. I'm gonna go grab some different music.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh my gosh, it's Kofu.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh, tofu. Hells yes. How do we drag our tokens on?
If you go to the journal section, it is just to the right of the art library. And if you click and hold on your, like, where you normally go to access your character sheet, you can just drag it onto the map. And when you let go, your token will appear.
Oh, wow. Cool. All right, cool. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we just also try and find something. I have no idea what it is today. Got it. It works. Okay, 1 second. Let me pull this. Go ahead and pull yourselves on and talk amongst yourselves for a second while I get this last bit put together.
So Vinny, you're like the one who's been here longer. How these classes normally go? Does stuff usually go wrong?
Stuff goes wrong sometimes. It really depends on how the class. Last time I was in alchemy, we like identified which potion was which. It was real interesting. Kind of hard, but it was interesting.
Okay. That doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll be doing that again, but depends on how Sanria's feeling.
Yeah. How are they as an instructor? Do they like throw a potion at you that may be explosive and it's like, oh, catch? Or are they like more, you know?
She hasn't done that yet. She's pretty good. She gave us the information and told us to split into groups and, you know, figure out what was going on.
Interesting.
All right.
I hope both of you are smarter than me because I am not the smartest satyr in the room.
I'm not smart, but like I think I've got some skills that assist me in alchemy, I think.
Oh,
I would consider myself intelligent.
good. Good.
I didn't have the most educated upbringing, but you know, that's why I'm here.
They tried to educate me.
So teach, what are we doing?
Yep, 1 second. I need to open a notepad.
So if the teacher's not here after like 15
Oh, the
minutes, we
teacher's
can just
there.
leave, right?
They're sitting at the top of the classroom. See, it's
If she doesn't
San Maria.
start teaching the class, we can leave and we'll
Yeah.
stay
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
God.
think that's how it works.
Okay.
I'm sure she hasn't heard that one before. That's a really good joke, you guys.
I can be a bit of a comedian when I want to be.
The comedian.
There
Nice,
we go.
nice.
So, Minnie, since you're sitting next to me, I'm going to talk to you now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this is offensive, but I used to own a few cats back in my old life, right?
Oh, God. Any sense
If
of
I
stuff?
scratch you under the chin, will you purr?
The guy with the teddy bear in front of you turns to both of you and goes, you know, you can slap him.
You could totally slap me.
Yeah, I could.
A racist mind is a racist kind.
Yeah.
I can't believe I have to say that so much this school. There are a lot of
Twice a day. Twice a day.
Yes, I've had to say it to other people. Like some guy walked by and said I had to walk close to a gnome when we had Dorba. There's just so many racists in this school. You can't. I hate it.
I look forward to the guy in front of me and I'm like, Jaeger Stones, bard extraordinaire, and apparent racist.
Oh, don't introduce yourself.
I'm not
as a-
racist. It was an innocent question. I'm just a bard.
All right. Cool.
Only people who get particularly close to me get to find that out.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, gotcha.
Well, if we've all finished showcasing ourselves to our fellow students, I would like to begin class. Today, you will all have the chance to brew the elixir of eternity.
Whoa. Like, whoa, that's a big deal, apparently.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
What is the elixir of eternity, if I may be so bold as to ask?
The elixir of eternity grants one. What would be the spell that you can resurrect with a body regardless of time, but not with like a scrap?
Resurrection.
Regular
True
resurrection.
True resurrection is you don't need anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Resurrection is you need part of the body.
Mm.
Well, this
then
one you need the
revivify-
whole body, but it can be
Ah.
any amount of time as long as you have the whole
Oh.
body.
Revivifies within a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so-
don't think they have one for in between.
Well,
Yeah, I
that's
think
what
it's
this
a good-
does. This fits right in between
Uh,
the elixir of eternity. And we have a interesting process for brewing it. I have completed the base for it. And what you'll have to do is find the missing ingredient. Vinny, I'm unsure if you've done one like this before, but it is what it is.
We haven't done like missing ingredient. We've done here's a bunch of potions, here are their ingredients, here's the notes on these potions. Figure out.
Okay. So, then you each have your textbooks, I suppose? I assume, rather?
I mean, yeah, they're under the table.
You would have textbooks. If you didn't bring them in character, that can be a character choice, but you would have to bring them.
Now Minnie would have her textbook.
Yeah.
He's Vinny's been storing his textbooks at different places in classrooms, and then as he walks into a classroom, he just like forget takes the textbook.
Remind me to have you roll like a sleight of hand when you hide that next time.
All right.
Then he comes back, his textbook's gone.
Like, ah, shit.
Damn it. Okay. Then in the book, for this lesson, it says it has 4 clues. It's neither liquid nor solid, yet it binds the two together.
Okay.
Its essence is drawn from the air, but transformed by flame. It whispers secrets in the dark, shining its truth only under moonlight. Without it, the elixir turns to dust. With it, life is renewed. And then you'll see at each of your desks, you have 4 vials. One is a shimmering, silvery material. That one is kind of looks like some kind of vapor or smoke inside of a vial. But it's not black, it's more bluish. You have what looks like some black grains at the bottom of one vial, about an inch up. And a what looks like almost a liquid metal, but it almost appears to it's almost weightless. But roll perception, everyone.
Okay.
No.
Jaeger, you're pretty sure it's humming softly.
The vial itself.
The
is
vial,
humming.
that specific vial of whatever's in there is.
It's like making a noise.
Yep. Which vial completes the elixir? You'll have to pour it into the almost completed potion in front of you. So you'll only get one opportunity. You can ask questions, you can roll checks, you can investigate, you can sniff, smell, whatever you want to do. Lick, I don't know. People have done crazier in this game. People have eaten books of vile darkness, so who am I to judge?
Can we get the 4 clues one more time?
Yes, it's neither liquid nor solid, yet it binds the two together.
Okay.
Its essence is drawn from the air, but transformed by flame.
Drawn from air, transformed by flame. All right.
It whispers secrets in the dark, shining its truth only under moonlight. And without it, the elixir turns to dust. With it, life is renewed.
Dust with life is renewed. All right. Cool.
All right.
Hey guys, this one is humming. Like, listen, listen.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so it is grains, which are solid. So I would say we can rule the grains out.
Mm-hmm.
So those are
Yeah.
solid. And then one of them is a liquid, right, Meta?
We have a
Kind of.
Shimmering silver.
Yeah, it's liquid, but like, you know, like if you've like been bowling with like a 16-pound bowling ball and you pick up one of those 6-pound ones and you're like, Jesus Christ, this thing basically floats. That's kind of the feeling you're like, the perception you're getting from that.
Is that the one that was humming?
Well, I mean, Jaeger knows it's humming, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Jaeger told us.
yeah, I told everyone that's humming. So we have 2 different liquids though. We have like that silverish liquid, and then we have the liquid metal that's humming, right?
Because I know that there was the silvery shimmering material, but you didn't know whether that was solid or liquid.
That was more. It's definitely a solid, but it's almost like it's as if you had like, you know, like those. My son actually got one from a toy store. It's like those like rods with like liquid in them, and they got like the glitter and stuff in there, and you like turn it upside down.
Yeah.
Like imagine like that, but suspended in the vial without it being in a liquid. It just naturally is that weightless.
Okay, so that's the first. Is that the first one?
That's the first one,
silvery-
yeah.
Okay,
It's
so we've
like
got-
like little particles that kind of shimmer.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
we got-
So, I don't think we should cross that first one off just yet, because it does sound pretty nebulous. But we can definitely get rid of the black grains, and then probably the humming metal.
yeah.
Yeah. This is a liquid like metal. That's a thing. So we have bluish vapor, which is actually kind of what I was aiming towards at first, but this thing, and he holds up the weird silverish solid thing. This thing is a little bit weird. I don't know what this is.
Vinny would like to take the vials and he would like to put each of them under his coat so it's dark. He's going to look at them.
Yeah.
Either of them shining, showing anything like that. Because it's whispering secrets. Since they're in the dark now.
In the dark, let me look. The first one and the fourth one are emitting their own light, and the second one is reflecting it.
Okay. So we've ruled out the fourth one, but the first one, the nebulous, does emit its own light, but the vapor reflects any light.
So the first and the fourth, just to be sure, so you know, are the ones that gave their light.
Yes.
First and fourth are the ones that gave their own light.
Yep.
Gotcha. And then
Okay.
first gave its own
Second.
light. Second,
I will always refer to it in first through fourth, so I don't get confused.
Yeah. Oh,
I have them written down in the order that he introduced them, so I can also.
first is nebulous. Second is vapor. Not Vasper, vapor. Third is grain. Fourth is liquid metal. All right.
Okay, cool. Would it be possible for me to get just like a match?
Yeah. Also, we're gonna take 1 second. Let's unmute people and take a vote real quick. Hey, we're not switching back yet, but we're gonna take a vote as a group since obvious. I think this is gonna be best. We have a new person in the other group as well. You guys want to split Tuesday into 2 days, 2 sessions rather?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put you guys back on mute. We will get back to you, or we'll finish this up and then we'll discuss what happened. We'll figure out what's going on. But we will be back to you in a bit.
But if I can grab a match, I want to
Investigate
See-
the flame.
I want to see how the first and the second react to flame.
All right. Let me go and look. Where'd my notes go? There they are. All right. The first one you said the first and the third?
The first and the second.
First and the second. The first one, nothing happens, but some of whatever it is escapes the vial and floats up into the air.
Okay.
And the second one, the match just goes out, and some of it also escapes
Okay.
Huh.
and dissipates. You don't know where it goes.
Does it smell like anything?
The first one. Roll perception,
Okay.
because that would be sent. It smells like burning coal, almost.
Okay. The first one.
Yep. And
Okay.
the second one, roll perception. Nothing really. Maybe, yeah, nothing really.
Okay.
And you said the first one when we like took a sample of it to put it under flame, it kind of floated in the air.
The
first one.
The first one, it kind of, yeah, so it just didn't react at all, and so it just kind of floated away and up into the air, just little sparkles.
Huh.
Can we try it against 3 and 4 just to make sure?
Yeah, just to verify.
Yeah. And those are both non-vaporous or airless, so.
Mm-hmm.
The third one starts heating up, and how long do you keep the flame near it?
If it's just a little bit, I think she'd probably just let it burn, see what happens.
A little
It
bit
slowly
out of
starts
the
to
vial?
heat up
Yeah, a
until
little
you
bit
see
out of
the
the vial.
glass start to orange a little bit.
All right. Well,
So the little
We'll,
plate we put it on starts to
yeah.
heat up. orange?
Yeah.
Okay.
okay. Cool. So that gets really, really hot. Got it.
Mm.
And the
and then
fourth one, it goes out as soon as it touches it.
Okay.
Mm. So
None of
the
these
second
really-
one, the second one and the fourth one snuffed out the flames.
Yeah. I don't know if really. Maybe we need more fire. I mean, I can try hitting all of them with a burning hands.
Set that's on fire.
As you say that, you hear a loud whoop, and you look over and you see, let me figure out these teams here. I'm just gonna put people off in sections. You see the kobold and the serpent-born thing over here. You just see a whoomp, and you just see black ash everywhere. And you, as the smoke clears, you see a blasted spot both of them unconscious, laying on the ground, covered in ash.
I don't think we should use burning hands.
No, we really shouldn't. Unless 3 was the one that got really hot.
Yeah, 3 was the one that got really, really hot. Real quick, I want to go make sure that they're okay.
Yeah, Jaeger's gonna go over.
I want to go see that they're okay.
Gonna clean them up. Ugh.
They are unconscious, but they are breathing normally.
Okay.
Their clothes are a little scorched.
Yeah.
You know, you might need to tamp out a little bit of fire, like around the hems, but they're mostly fine.
Use
All right.
prestidigitation to clean them up a little bit. Snuff
Yep,
out any embers that are still on them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, ooh. Sorry, Kofu.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna tend to any burns if there are any.
Yep. You leave a little
Back to the
note.
desk.
Just leave them on the floor.
They're all right. They're alive.
That's
They're
fine.
okay.
Vinny, so do we all have our own set of vials, or is it just one for the group?
It's just one for each group.
Okay,
Oh.
just checking.
And what we'll do is
Actually, what
we'll
vial
co-
did they blow up?
Yeah, which one of the vials blew up?
all of them are. You can't find any of them. They've all blown up
Okay.
because
Lit them on
one.
fire.
The glass was not indestructible. Yeah, the
Yeah,
one of them did blow up,
yeah.
but the others went with it afterwards.
Yeah, took out the rest.
But
Okay.
what we'll do is we'll cut it there so you guys can think about that over or talk about it over the week, because we're right up against 5 o'clock and I have to eat before the next session.
Fair.
Alrighty.
Hi, Cool Demon and Cosmic, who your time definitely went the way we anticipated so far. Oh my gosh.
I'll leave that up to Cool Demon.
Cool Demon,
Mm, yeah,
how's it going?
good.
I'm glad it was you in the first round and not me. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Basically,
Oh, no.
he got absolutely stomped by a. So you know that thingy where you get a 19 that you get a 20?
Oh
Critical?
That is expanded crit range.
Yeah, that thing. So this thing had that, and it was on an attack of opportunity. It was a 2d6, and then I rolled the 2d6, and it rolled 2 6s.
Oh no.
Mm,
That's unfortunate.
yikes.
He did not die
Yeah.
though. To his credit, he stood up. He passed his massive shock check, and tapped his partner in because it was WWE rules. Oh.
Robobot
Let's go.
with a steel chair.
I stabbed him.
I almost had to make a new character again.
Yeah. I promise I'm not targeting you, Cool Demon. Go back and watch the footage. Those are the dice. Oh, and on
I
this
just made
side,
a really bad character for combat.
what?
I probably just made a really bad character.
I don't
for
think
combat.
I don't think anybody would have done better against that particular roll. It rolled a freaking 9. It rolled a critical hit,
Max damage crit.
max damage, and then it got a max damage dice roll.
I think you're probably the only one who would have
Yeah,
survived.
you're probably the only one who would not have died.
Probably. I wasn't even raging yet.
No,
I
no,
was
you-
choosing not to.
No,
Yeah,
he
you
just
know,
lost,
you
and he
couldn't
lost
not-
initiative.
I him not to.
Yeah, he lost
Please don't
initiative
murder.
roll. It is what I mean. No, Cool Demon, this is nothing. You didn't get to use your character.
Yeah, he's gonna freaking snap the other person in half.
So,
probably.
so what happened he would have too. So what happened is the person used their action to do a smoke thing that pops up with smoke, stealth, and then was within there, and then moved away, had their attack, and done. One attack. It's all good.
Hurt a lot.
Yeah. Just to say,
Yeah,
don't be
sure.
discouraged, Cool Demon. Your character just got very unlucky with the dice roll. Just like Kofu got real unlucky with her lab partner.
Yeah.
Tofu got blown up a little bit.
No.
Oh, actually, I wonder if I wonder if Robobop kind of traumatized Tofu.
Possibly.
Kind of think
I think you traumatized half the cafeteria. To be
Yeah, you
fair.
kind of did. All right. So what? Oh, were the cameras off? They shouldn't have been off.
They were a
They
while
were
ago.
off earlier.
They're back.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
okay.
good.
That's weird. Okay, well, anyways, everyone takes 10 loot points, which, Goji, can you explain how those work?
Okay, so loot points. That gives out a certain amount of loot points at the end of every session, and in session, during the session, you can spend loot points when you're looking for an item, and the more you spend, usually the better it's going to get.
Looting corpses, chests, etc.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many class points do we get?
Oh, you get
How
2
does that
class
work?
points. But you don't get them today, right now. You'll get them
you
next
get 'em
session.
next session.
Okay.
Yeah, because we got to finish the class. We're doing a 2-session day today, just so obviously we started late, plus, everything explaining rules and bits and
Yeah.
bobs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then depending on if you guys decide, you guys should also discuss between now and next week. If you guys want to do the circus, and then also discuss with the other group if you want to do joint sessions. Obviously, you're a few days, probably about a month away from, when we'd be actually at Friday.
Or Saturday or Sunday.
Or Saturday or Sunday.
Honestly, if we really don't want to do joint sessions, the parties could just go on different
They
days.
could go on different days, so you can discuss if you want to do different days. If you would want to do joint sessions, that's an option as well. You guys can decide, amongst all 11,
I'm okay with
I
either.
think of you. What was that?
I'm alright with either.
Yeah, so just think about those are things to think about coming up with the carnival coming up, which I realized I wrote myself into making a carnival. I
have maps if you need them.
I might take you up on that. I didn't really think this through very well. Now I'm excited to make a carnival, but it's gonna be interesting. I think that's all we do with milestone leveling. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for playing. We'll be back in about an hour with the other party who has one new character as well. And poor Whimsy is gone and Dashira is sad. And we will see you guys all in a bit. Thanks so much. And bye.